Today's video is brought to you by oldschoolgaming.net, the online resource for all your tabletop gaming needs. At oldschoolgaming.net, customers get store credit with every purchase. Great prices, fast shipping, and customer rewards. oldschoolgaming.net.
Hey everybody, round one underway. We will be on the play, and I believe we're going to keep this. Okay, so we'll lead off with Mountain, and we'll pass our turn. Our opponent apparently is some sort of Orzhov deck, and I believe Skyjack is going to be pretty good here. Unless he plays out like a Dutiful Thrall or something. Okay, our opponent drops a Syndic of Tides, which if he's willing to trade, I'm willing to bash through. We will attack here. I don't think he's going to block. Okay, takes 3. Play our land. Play this nerd up. Pass the turn. Okay, our opponent drops Plains and Basilica Guard, so he's got a pretty strong force over there. He's definitely going to be blocking this. That was a pretty good draw, but I would have liked to have another mountain, so I could have done like both of these things. I think we're just going to bash with team here and see how he blocks. Pretty sure he blocks here. The risky play with this is that we can't actually protect what we want to do. Debating if I should go Goblin. I think we just do this and extort. I definitely want to kill this and get this off the table. I could have put the power here and just the toughness here, but then he would have 2 extorters and a 1/4 wall. Okay, our opponent drops a swamp, and that pretty much tells me he's got Executioner Swing or something of that nature. I think I'm just gonna go for this here. We're gonna trade off Syndics if he wants to, because getting for 5 in the air seems pretty strong, and just having all of this removal in hand, in a sense, it's trick, but all of these tricks are really good and strong. Like, this is probably the best Boros start we could have asked for. Now, like, he could block here and kill one of my guys, and then I'll just be left with one guy, but we're trying to get him to that 4 range so we can Boros Charm and kill him. Okay, so he has an Arrow's Justice plus Extort. We'll see if he also blocks here. The only way this is really bad for us is if he has a Devour Flesh. If he blocks this and has Devour. I don't know if he honestly wants to trade this out, but we'll see. It really depends on what his hand is. Okay, so he might just straight up have Devour Flesh, which is pretty bad. I mean, I wasn't playing around Arrows of Justice there. I guess I should have, but I didn't. Now we're in a spot where, like, if we don't protect our guy, we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, so we're just going to bash. We're not going to do anything. Okay, he should have definitely waited for some pump there. I'll sack that. And I'll play out Fireball here. The Fireball still attacks pretty well. So unless he has double Devour there. He might have like Angelic Edict. He might have stabilized, in all honesty. Maybe that was a really loose attack by me. Maybe I should have just swung with Sky Knight Legionnaire. But then that would have got smacked up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's a really good draw. I'm just going to bash. Okay, I was kind of hoping he wouldn't block there because of the fact that now he has to pull Trick from hand, but I'm pretty sure he blocks there every time. Okay, this is going to be really bad if he has an Executioner Swing or a Smite as his last cards, but it is what it is if it is. Did that make any sense? Oh no. 7-drop of Doom. Okay, Killing Glare. Too bad for me. But he does only have one card in hand. And, God, we are so red screwed. This game would have been completely different if we had a red mana. And now I don't want the red mana. Of course, I'll get shipped the red mana, but I don't really want the red mana. That is an excellent top deck. Excellent, excellent. Giving this potential double strike is GG. He's essentially dead if he doesn't kill this immediately. Like, even if he puts a blocker in the way now, I just do that, and then I Boros Charm him. It looks like he flooded out towards the end there. I'm not going to go for a double strike here. I'm just going to see if we connect. If we connect, then I just dome him. Okay, he's at 2. I'm actually going to slow roll this Boros Charm because there's no way he counters it, and I could potentially see more information from his deck. Okay, so we're sideboarding now. Right Gear is usually pretty decent against them. I don't want to take anything out. I feel that the deck is strong enough. My one thing is maybe Shielded Passage is okay because he showed us Arrows of Justice. Righteous Charge is also pretty decent against Orzhov, in my opinion. Zerichi Tiger helps keep you in the game, so although he's not a great attacker, I'm going to keep him in there. And I think we're just going to run this back. Shielded Passage doesn't stop Killing Glare and things like that, so it's a little bit narrow. Let's run this back. We don't want to steal anything. Okay, so we're on the draw with a pretty white hand. I'm going to keep this, though, because we start with a 2-drop and have potential to go 2-drop, 3-drop. And if he kept like a Killing Glare hand, Skyjack murders Killing Glare hands because they can't deal with it early on. They have to wait till like turn 3. That's a problem. Okay, Night Watch is good. I don't think we need to show him the mountain this turn. I think we just go Skyjack and pass. Okay, so we'll see if he swings here. If he swings here, I'm okay with that. Alright, so he's color screwed. And I think it's better to just get our own Syndic online and pass, because we get to then set this up next turn. He might have Devour Flesh here, but I think he would have responded, because killing this is way better than killing this. Okay, so he plays a Dutiful Thrall, which he's just all in on that Dutiful Thrall. I think I want to take 5 to the air. We'll probably trade out Syndics here, but he is mana screwed. I think I said he was color screwed earlier, but it appears that he's mana screwed. Okay, so my opponent decides to attack, which I don't see how that's correct. I think he thinks he could just block this down. That's a very good draw for us. Okay. I think we set that up nicely, but usually when you're winning the mana race, setting things up is much easier. Alright, next turn we're probably going to do the same exact swing. Only we're going to see if we Martial Glory one of our flyers or just play a Night Watch or a Zerichi Tiger. Most likely I'd like to play Night Watch and then just win with this the following turn. We could also add to our Air Force. Yeah, I think he's pretty much mentally just given up now. He's frustrated that he's, kind of color screwed. He might have Devour here, in which we devour one of our guys. Okay, we get a Gargoyle. That's fine. Going to attackers. Okay. We're just going to add to the Air Force. Air Force 1. MTG noob style. Blocks. We'll see if he's got the smite. I don't think he has the smite. Okay, his regeneration shield, that's fine. He's at 7. And we cannot extort. We could have put him to 4-3, but I think having another 2-2 flyer in the air is golden. Because that's 7 in the air. 7 in the air like we just don't care. And our opponent scoops. Thanks for watching. Please check out the MTG new